I like to get tank tops that look like bodysuits. I don't personally like when they're like, you know, up areas that you don't want them to be. We are going to move on to the kale salad, which is, it's weird, I don't know about you guys, but I always have my pasta with kale, or my pasta with arugula salad, or my pasta with some sort of salad. It comes in like, in a pair with some form of green. And it's so funny, every time we go to my grandmother's house on Sunday, and she forgets to bring out the salad. She's like, Vanessa, hai scordato l'insalata. And I'm like, I'm actually just gonna make a small kale salad today to show you. So this is kale, this is the organic kale. I like the organic kale because I find the non-organic is very leafy, and there's like the fly that's bothering me. And you don't want it to be leafy. You want to make sure your kale is nice and hard. Do you hear that? Yeah, that's what you want. Because the leafy ones, the ones that are a little bit rubbery, your kale salad is not going to turn out the way you want it to. So we're going to start off by washing these. In the meantime, make sure your eye is still looking over that sauce. So you open the leaves up, and then I like to lay them flat down on a Scotch towel. What's great about the kale salad is that because they're so hard, the salad can last 2 days in the fridge with the olive oil and with all the seasoning. I lay them out like this, and then I add another paper towel and I dab. And I'm probably gonna get in so much trouble by people saying, "You're using too much paper towel." But I'm gonna use this to wipe my counters after. Okay, so see how much water? You don't want this water. This is water that will ruin your salad if it's a part of it. So what we're gonna do is check on our sauce real quick. So good, okay. So what you can do, you can either, these are two different ways where you can get rid of the stem. You wanna discard the stem of the kale. So you could either place your kale like this, then remove it like that. But I like to just pick them off like this because you're not looking for a specific size of the kale. You're just removing them like this, and basically however they fall, big or small, you just add them in your bowl. So this is what it looks like once you're done chopping everything. Now, my sauce is boiling. My kale salad is almost ready to go. So I'll show you what we need next to make the kale salad. So kale salad, you need kale, garlic, some salt, some olive oil, and a lemon. And literally that's it, in your hands. And I'll show you why. So we're going to start with the garlic. So the garlic here, I remember once, I think I put 4 garlic cloves or something crazy. My friends are like, oh my God, for days their mouth just tastes like garlic. So I'm like, let me tone it down a little bit. So I'm gonna use one for now. And then you're better off just starting with something less, because less is more, and then you taste it. And if you feel like you need a little bit more, then you can always add more. Again, you wanna make sure you're cutting it in small, small cubes. Like that. And this foldable little guy, you put it in here. We're gonna cut the lemon in half, and you're going to squeeze an entire half lemon in your salad. So I feel like this lemon didn't have a lot of juice. So I'm gonna start with half of a lemon and see what it tastes like once I'm done dressing it. So we did garlic, lemon. We're gonna add some salt to it. Some olive oil. I don't have, it's weird because people are like, well, how much olive oil, how much this? And I'm like, just kind of go with your eye. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil. And then the trick is, before I get my hands in here, just want to make sure that this isn't burning. So I feel like I'm gonna start boiling my water for the pasta. I always give it a little bit of a taste test because I'm literally obsessed with sauce. So add some water. So you hear how it's boiling? I don't want it to be like crazily boiling. I'm just gonna tone it down a little bit. Because the sauce is already, because of the San Marzano tomato, it's already tasting delicious. Okay, now the trick for this kale salad. Take off your ring, or whatever jewelry you have. To make delicious kale salad, you have to become one with the kale and really dig in there. So it's not just tossing it, you have to make sure your hand goes in and you're squishing every little ingredient together. So I like going in and squishing the garlic and rubbing it against the kale, and then making sure that every leaf is being marinated with the olive oil, with the garlic, the salt, and the lemon juice. And that is how you make the most simple yet delicious kale salad. And then you do a little taste test. I feel like there's something missing because it's a little bit bland. It looks bland. Yeah, salt. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt, which I'm happy there's less salt than more because you can't get rid of salt. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and a little bit more lemon juice, and then keep marinating. So I think Taylor does this from The Bachelor. She makes this Bachelor kale salad. So like I said, I used to make it at the mansion. And Danielle Malfi, Astrid, Alexis. Okay, so this is looking good because you want it to have a little bit, you don't want it to look dry. See how well marinated that is? Oh yeah. Okay, so my sauce looks like it is looking great. I'm very excited. So this salad, I would say, is enough for 2 people. We are going to move on to selecting our pasta. Like I said, I'm making the fusilli. What I love about them is that it's always al dente. So here it says 8 minutes to cook an al dente pasta, and that's what you want to make sure you're cooking. Hey guys, so I'm recording an episode. Oh my god, my lips look that weird. I'm recording an episode for YouTube, a little cooking segment, and I'm asking for 3 questions. I'm gonna answer 3 questions, so shoot them and I will answer them on my YouTube channel. See how much time I have? I can go on Instagram, I can interact with you guys because my sauce is ready, my kale salad is ready, and now I'm just waiting for my very lazy water to boil. Okay, so my sauce is looking good. Come on down, Jay. Yeah, look at that. So you want to make sure there's that consistency. I personally don't like it when it's like a puree sauce. So there's some liquid, there's some consistency from the mashed up tomatoes, and the onions are basically melted into the sauce, and that's what you want. You want to make sure that everything becomes one. Okay, water's boiling. We are going to put in my favorite, fusilli from Go Go Pink. Okay, Vanessa, chill. I'm too excited. Okay, water's boiling. Let's add this bad boy in. Every fusilli counts. None go wasted. When this starts to boil, you're going to want to substitute the water with this water. So the water we were adding from our taps into our pasta sauce, we're going to get water from here and put it in here to make it nice and thick. I'm going to check if you guys actually wrote to me on Instagram. Let's see if we have any questions rolling in. Okay, someone says, not about cooking, but please tell me where you got those earrings. Oh, and bodysuit. So actually I got these earrings from Topshop at the Hudson's Bay, and I got this from the Hudson's Bay as well. It's not a bodysuit, it's a top. I like to get tank tops that look like bodysuits. I don't personally like when they're like, you know, up areas that you don't want them to be. So this one is from the Bay too. SFW, suitable for work. So that's the section, I got that. So that's question 1. Question 2, what would your last meal be? What would be your last meal? Include all the courses. Literally this, and then I love, it's really bad, this is my junk drawer, but I love eating Whippets, and I only have, did you ever try these? Oh, they're so good. I only have 3 left. So I would have this meal with some good old Whippets. What's your favorite pasta shape? So I actually love this question, and I just spoke about it. My favorite pasta shape is the fusilli because it's spirally, so the sauce gets stuck inside the spirals, and it's like more sauce in your mouth. Okay, those are 3 questions, and thank you guys for sharing and asking and being part of my video, because it means this meal takes no time to cook, so I have time to stalk you guys on Instagram. Let's see how that pasta is doing. Look at that. And you're gonna add that into your sauce to make the consistency thicker. Okay, I think we're ready now. All right, so we're gonna transfer the water over. Get rid of the water. Okay, now what I like to do is bring the pasta back to the original pot it was cooking in. And then you add your sauce, because I did make a lot of sauce, and I'm going to preserve it for other recipes. So you add your sauce in here. Now we're gonna plate it. We're gonna come back here. This looks a little bit messy. So we're gonna plate this. Add a scoop. So 2 scoops is a good starter. And then to dress it up a little bit, you can add some basil on top, like this. With another leaf. Oh, it smells so good. And voila! And then you have your kale salad. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will post a video on my Instagram feed, and I want you guys to tell me what you want me to film for next week's episode. Have a good day. Bye, guys.